Hoop Heads North and Hip Hoop Junkies. We are here with none other than Toronto Raptors point guard Jose Calderon. How's training camp? Excellent, thank you. How's training camp been going the first 2 days?
It's been good. You know, it's as expected. It's hard. You know, it's the time to do so. It's when coach is gonna put all the stats for the whole season. So we know these 4 days is gonna be tough, but you know, so good so far. I think we're doing pretty good.
That's good. Now, you had a busy summer, obviously. Team Spain.
Yeah.
Also saw the work you did with UNICEF. Maybe can you tell us a little bit about your experience with the national team, and then obviously some of the outreach work you've been doing as well?
Well, it was great. You know, it was my third Olympics, but they're always special. There's something different about being there and you know, share. Not the house, but almost. No, they have breakfast with other athletes you cannot see during the whole season. You know, because of our sports. So. Be able to, you know, be in the same table with Phelps or Bolt or all those guys. I think it makes everything special, you know. The good thing about it, we get with the silver medal as well. So it's always, you know, better when you finish that way. But you know, it was a great experience. So hopefully, you know, we can get to Rio. And I know we're getting older, but still, it's 4 years from now. So we'll see how everything goes. But it's really nice. Like you say, after you know, I went to Zambia with UNICEF. I'm doing a project in Spain about, you know, make awareness of to the people. Like, well, there is a lot of countries we live without drinking water, without a lot of things, you know. So it's tough to see kids just dying because of easy things we can, you know, we can help with nothing. So it's pretty important. And hopefully we can help and get everybody, you know, to give a little to help those guys.
That's right.
One question about camp. It can be pretty competitive, like, I mean, playing against the other guys. How competitive does it get during training camp?
I think it's kind of the same. It should be competitive all the season through because, you know, you always try to play more minutes. You always try to put the coach in the toughest position as possible, and that's why you gotta be a couple of guys per position just to try to run for plays, because that's gonna make us a better team. That's gonna make us a better, you know, player as well, because you can't like playing 100% every day, not only in games or something like that. So it's always good when you got competition during practices.
Right. Yeah. So you've been with the Raptors roster for a few years now. What kind of improvements have you seen with the roster this year?
Well, I think, you know, I've been 8 now. This is my 8th season, and we've been in a good moment. We were in the playoffs for a couple of seasons in a row. And after, you know, Chris Boslev and Turkoglu and all the guys, and we start rebuilding. And I think, you know, we're adding a lot of talent this year to an already improving team. I think we did a pretty good job last year. Maybe the winnings weren't that good, but I think with Coach Casey everything changed. The whole mentality, I think that the team was more competitive. I think the approach to the game was different. So, you know, we got to keep better, and I think we're closer to make those playoffs for sure.
Okay, I got one quick question. You got Jamal McGraw on the team, the only Canadian on the roster. Does he teach you a lot about the Canadian culture?
Well, I've been 8 years, so I know a little bit about Canadians.
True.
You know,
8 years in Canada. That's right.
That's right. He's great. You know, he's a great guy. I think you guys got a great representative in Jamal. You know, what he's doing with the community, with just being a Canadian, and you know, all the way around the world. And so he's a great teammate, a great worker, and he's been so many years in this league for a reason. So it's great to have him in our team.
Great. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very
much.
much.
All right, no problem.